Hi, welcome back. Another important session. Real-time transport and more stuff to learn, like attributes, package, and description. What exactly it is? Let's see this. It's part of the process. Probably some consultants might aware of this. The transaction code is SC09 and SC10. Most of the times, functional and technical consultants can access. Okay, all these are the, before getting into the topic, all these are the different set of courses available. Currently 3,551 students I have so far. And if you look at here, this is my top course 4.2 hours rated. Okay. So it is it is 4.2 rated. It is 87.5 hours with 284 lectures. This video also will be added over there. And SAP S4 HANA Simple Logistics business scenarios. I explained getting master to write functional specification. This is one of the key course for even if you are from any background. Preparing the business document is the key to survive in real time. Like it's easy, but it will become more easy if you try here and before getting into the real time. Like especially it is useful for experienced people, like enhancement projects and enhancement support projects and implementation projects. Your all skills have depending on this draft preparation. And when it comes to if you have a passion like me, wanted to learn pricing, this is the basic course. On top of it, like a quick basics, and after that you will have a depth of standard you can find in advanced. And apart from that, SAP SD rebates, all these are the three different courses available. And if you'd like to learn few courses like S4 HANA intercompany sales and a few other set of courses available, I'm just providing these links below of the video. Probably like around 14 to 13 to 4 15 14 or 15 courses available. Exact count I don't have at this point of time. Let's come to the SAP. Let's see this. Okay. So let me log in. This is my user, current user. Okay. Let me try to teach you few other things which actually works in real time. Probably in our regular practice system we cannot able to see, but I will give the highlights about that. Suppose if you go inside, okay. So let's go to the display here. You have different kind of transports here. Someone has created, this is an example. Let's come here. If you double click here, this is the main transport. Under the transport, you might can able to create different kind of task. Actually, this is a task. If you would like to release it, you can release it. This I already told to you, but practically the system is not connected to any other quality or any other system. Okay, so probably it might give some error also, that is different story, or else it might be released but it will not go anywhere if I try to release this. Once you release, there is a process called charm, or else transport request tools will be available outside. In the charm is most popular. So in that, what happens if you'd like to keep this one in quality, like you're keeping in test status, or else you can keep the copy to your unit test client. There you will do the unit testing. This is how it happens. So this is how the process happens. I already explained a few videos. Probably you can able to find in my 400 plus videos content about how to move the transport, and depth review I have done. But the video is like not specifically to move the transport. Let's come here. If you see this main transport, you can able to see all these are the what I would say attributes it is got saved. For example, if you wrongly created before release, you can able to delete here also. Now if you look at here, this is got disabled, you cannot able to maintain anything. For example, certain companies have certain process. If I click this one, this and still I can able to modify here. They will give the project, whatever the work you are doing, that will be created by basis as a project. And certain companies, they will give the package also. This is target or package or something, they will set it up. These are the two different things you should know. Like if any TR is there, like which project and where it is moved, like if any critical issue is got, they will go to in this depth actually. No, you cannot able to hide anything. For example, this is source client 800. Your destination is something like 1000 or 900 or 850 or 810. So then you'd like to pull by using either manual transport or else something like, your that is old way of methodology, or writing an email, so that nowadays mid-size and major MNC clients, they are implementing charm process. Probably I'll try to find some details so that I can able to help you out in process. How could be the process if I find any good colleague of mine. But if you look at here, this is the place where called attributes. Okay, what exactly these attributes I have mentioned in my PPT. Look at here, this attribute is something like certain attribute, they would like to track it in worldwide. They're moving a lot many transports, then how would I track it? For example, let me take it. So it is relevant for OSS node. You can able to maintain, for example, like this is OSS node. Clearly, you can able to find it out. This will be like, basis side also, they will have a system tracking, and being a functional consultant or a technical consultant, what kind of movement you are doing, based on that, you will have an attributes. For example, I'm just making like, some number value. It's not a big deal. If I save this, it will be saved. Okay. So it has a certain process, assume like some certain checks will be there in your solvent, so that you can able to move it. This is one way. And let's go for another way. I'm just doing this test system, I cannot able to show more than this. For example, if you go for request creating by change manager, so if it is going to any workflow, for that you can able to do it. For example, I'm keeping my hash. Okay, I can save this. Like that, you can able to save the attributes. Certain times you can like before moving production, they need a track. For that, they will try to create a request under the particular request number. Your request number will be like your incident number, or else any change document number or something like that. This is how it happens. Okay. So all these are the different kind of objects. You can able to delete it and maintain it. That is different story. This is practice system. Then it is not disabled. Documentation. Okay. For example, this customization changes. For example, all these changes relevant for E enterprise structure. I'm just mentioning, but it's not like that. Object wise, if you create a plant, why this plant is created, you just maintain the description. Maybe probably this year or next year, or else after few years, it is your responsibility. Like someone is taking up your job, then he should know what you have done, or else you left the job in the middle of the process. So then other person can easily identify this object is belongs to certain configuration or object development. This is how you can able to come to know. Okay, my main target, I would like to tell you what is the project, what is the description, what is the objects, what is the documentation, what are all these attributes. For example, if I don't want it, I can able to delete it. If I want, I can able to modify it. Okay, like this. If I want, I can able to do this. If I save it, it will be saved actually. So generally what happens, this final request, if it is moved to till last cycle in production, then you can probably might have not have chance to move those objects. This is how it happens. Okay. So I already explained you what is the basic difference between customizing request and workbench request, and how we can able to change the DR owner. All these things you can find in my videos. Definitely it will be helpful to you. Okay. So if you're really interested to know more about SAP and process, you better get into my courses. Okay. So I have a decade plus experience. You can able to see all these different set of courses. If really interested, you can consider for your further learning. Otherwise, you can subscribe my YouTube channel. You'll get more tips like this. Okay. That's it. That's all for today. Just now I have finished my working hours. That's why I would like to do something for you today. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. Jai Hind, folks. All the best.